Okay. Sorry, could you repeat?
Right now I'm writing assignment.
Okay, you are completing your assignments.
Yes, yes, I'm completing assignment. So, so do you have any topic?
Yeah, we could discuss on something like the general election. Are you interested in politics?
No, 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 brother. I'm not interested in politics, but I will try to speak up on the politics. Yeah.
Okay.
First, you need to start.
Yeah, so what do you feel our democracy lacks? Like, in my opinion, I think a strong opposition should be there. There should be an alternative which we could, could vote for. Otherwise, if you would have only the one option, then and there is no, strong opposition who is talking on the strong or the grassroots issues. Otherwise, just it is going to make our democracy less and less effective in this way. So, and perhaps I think Supreme Court has taken some decisions, but I think there should be some political party who could just, you know how to say, make a strong perspective among the population regarding their views rather than just blaming the other party. Yeah.
Okay. So, so what's your name? Karthik, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I have a question for you. How the uh, how our government form, like a state level government and our central government. First, you have to tell about this state level government. Yeah.
Okay, so there are the bicameral legislatures in our constitutional structure, but in some states there is unicameral structure. Like in, I think there are five states which only constitute the legislative assembly only, Lok Sabha, Rajya, sorry, the Vidhan Sabha only. And in all other state there, there is also the Raj, what we call the state legislature comes in the Vidhan Sabha, a state legislative assembly, and other part is the Vidhan Parishad. What we call Vidhan
Yeah.
Parishad in English? Could you just recall?
Yeah, I don't know about
Okay.
Vidhan Parishad,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
my trainer said that uh, MP choose their leader, like like if anyone want to become a CM, then they need around 145 EMP. Am I right? I'm talking about the CM,
Okay. Actually, the
state level
a state
government.
level legislature, it is the simply the majority. If there are two parties in Vidhan Sabha and state legislative
Okay.
assembly. So if there are like 100, our legislative assembly constitute around, it is around 100 seats. So whichever would get 51 seats, that party, MLA, member of legislative assemblies. So if some party gets 51, if there are 100 legislative assembly seats in that state, so that there would be the CM of that party, among these 51 candidates, or rather it may be from the other, other candidate as well, but within 6 months he has to fight an election from any other constituency, so that he could hold this position as a CM, because he should have MLA seat if he would like to be, you know act as a CM of a state. But when it comes to the central level, there are the state, MPs, like there are 403 seats in Lok Sabha. So we could divide that 403 Is it 45? 445? 4, 5. I think there are the
Good.
545 seats I think are there in the Lok Sabha. Out of these
Yeah, yeah.
545, some are the nominated members, not nominated. I think there are the election that held, I think, for 540, 532, around 532 seats for which the general election happens. So it is, there's like the simple 50% plus one constituency. It is similar to
Yeah,
that.
maybe 374 होता है क्या इसमें? 500 कितनी जगह होते? टोटल कितने कितनी जगह होते हैं? 500?
Yeah, 545 I think is there. So I think 270, around 275,
हाँ
would
हाँ,
be
ये आप
enough.
राइट.
Yeah. And
But BJP claimed that आपकी बार 400 पार.
yeah, and I think it could be achieved. I know I'm not saying that solely BJP could make that much, but the alliance NDA could make that much or around nearby to this figure, because NDA constitute many other parties as well, so it could be achieved, I think. And moreover, I think there is no good opposition who is just making uh, you know his its action on the basis of real issue. They are just trying to defame and divide the Indian politics much and more. Society is like caste based. They should raise the ground
Uh,
issues, like education,
uh,
health, this kind of issues. So what do you think upon this?
upon what?
Like,
That
why not the strong position is there in India?
bro, I can't talk about the politics because I don't like the politics. My major is computer science, so I can talk related that. But I'm here to know. I'm here to know about that.
Oh,
So you have to explain it clearly because you are a UPSC student.
yeah. Just I the main thing is that, and the second house of any constituency, like in a state, there is the Rajya Parishad, or the upper house of the state legislature. Vidhan Sabha is the lower house and Vidhan Parishad is the upper house. Similarly, the Rajya Sabha is the upper house and Lok Sabha is the lower house. So in Rajya Sabha, members are elected, from the, I think, from the MPs of the Lok Sabha. The
Yeah.
members are elected in the Rajya Sabha who have done great works in the science, in the field of science, art, you know, these kind of famous literature from these fields. Even the players, Sachin Tendulkar from a sports quota, and many others like Amitabh Bachchan and
Yeah.
Jaya Bachchan. I think, yeah, she is from Rajya Sabha. So members of the parliament, MPs, constitute the members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha as well. So, and in these, I think, election of these candidates, the MLAs are take part. And you have heard that when it's come to the upper house of the state legislature, that is Rajya Parishad or the Vidhan Parishad, they are elected by the graduated, graduated students, teachers, local bodies, chairpersons like mayors, and these kind of professors. So yeah, so this is how our you
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
yeah. And
So
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Who will become a CM of UP?
And
Sorry. Next CM.
of UP,
Yeah.
there would be elections in 2027 in UP, and I think there is a strong possibility
Twen-
that CM Yogi would continue to serve as our CM because there is no as such what we call it, incumbency.
Competitor.
Yeah, incumbency, I think.
Opposition.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, no, I'm not saying that it is like that. The same ruling party, if rules for two consecutive terms, there is a strong will that there should be the other party. But there is a good hold of Sapa SP, Samajwadi Party, the head of which is Akhilesh Yadav. So there, let's see what happens in like in more 3 years has to come first.
Okay. So I heard about the Akhilesh Jadhav. So can you tell his some good work or his contribution in that party?
His good works may include, I think, because before, earlier than 2018, I was not much. Only know the I only know the physics, chemistry, mathematics. Before 2018, I started preparing for this competitive examination from 2018. Before this, I was completely into the physics, chemistry, mathematics, not what is happening in country, what are the issues of India or the world. So before this,
Yeah.
there was the rule of Akhilesh Yadav, and I think I could say the scheme that they launched, the free laptop scheme for the students who have passed the 12th in good percentage or good ranks. So this scheme, I think, was quite useful for the youth, and many, I can't remember much. I can't remember much of his deeds, and the other one could be the scheme of like the expressways, mostly completed by the Yogi government, but initiated by in his term tenure. Yeah, but
Okay.
I could say that there was much theft and kind of things. Animals have been thefted by the thieves, like this. Many such incidences had occurred at that time
Yeah.
because there was no rule of law at his time. I could say that. Now you can even go on a road in midnight also. There is no such kind of fear in UP.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about your state's structure of these politics? Who is the
No,
ruling
I'm
party?
not interested in policy, and nowadays BJP is ruling on our Maharashtra.
Yeah, and
So
have
what?
you?
And
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, you were saying something. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying there was quite interesting incident in Maharashtra. I think you are aware of that incident. Eknath Shinde have
Yeah. Yeah.
overtaken the Shiv Sena. We had enjoyed that incident a lot, you know,
Yeah.
because we were quite up to date what is happening in the Maharashtra politics at that time. But he has guts to do so.
Yeah.
So
Actually,
yeah,
I also not aware about it will happen, and my trainer also told me about that how they separated the Shiv Sena from how they separated the Shiv Sena from the Maharashtra.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, how the Eknath Shinde become a PM.
yeah. And I think the party sign of that the Shiv Sena has is not with the the Thackeray or the Raj Thackeray, his son, but it has been
Mm,
given to the Eknath Shinde's you know coalition, because this has more than two-third MLAs with him. So obviously, if
mm,
he would have less than two-third, then there would be there's a defamation kind of case, like with against this. It is in our constitution as well. If you have separated from the party and you don't have the more than two-third of members of MLAs of that party, then you are going to face some challenges from the speaker of the legislative assembly.
yeah.
But he wisely managed. He first came to the Gujarat, then from Gujarat simply Assam with his
Guwahati,
MLAs. Sorry.
Guwahati,
या या
गुवाहाटी भी गया था.
गुवाहाटी भी गए थे या.
सो वो ट्रेनर ने मुझे क्या बोला कि हमारे यहाँ ना कितनी 145 सीट्स होते हैं. 145 एमपी जिसके पास है ना,
या
वो सीएम वो अपना स्टेट में सरकार बना सकता है. तो बीजेपी के पास कितने तो थे एमपी, अराउंड कितने 100 एमपी थे आई थिंक.
या
और 40 एमपी उनके पास थे. एकनाथ शिंदे के पास 40 थे.
या
तो हाँ, 5 कहीं से मैनेज कर ले,
या
कर दिए. तो एकनाथ शिंदे के पास तब हमारे स्टेट में बीजेपी की सरकार नहीं थी ना.
या
तो उन्होंने क्या किया, हाँ, एकनाथ शिंदे को सीएम का पद दिया.
या
और हमारे उप मुख्यमंत्री कौन था, उप मुख्यमंत्री देवेंद्र फडणवीस को किया, जो बीजेपी का है.
जी
और एक और था, उसका नाम अजित पवार, वो दूसरे पार्टी का था ना. तो उससे कितने तो एमएलए मैनेज किए उसने. तो 125 के पार उनकी रेंज हुई प्रॉपर सभी एमएलए की. तो उन्होंने अपना सरकार स्थापित किया हमारे स्टेट में.
या
ऐसा हुआ. हाँ, पर उप मुख्यमंत्री हमारे यहाँ इधर दो है, अजित पवार और देवेंद्र फडणवीस.
देवेंद्र
और
फडणवीस.
हाँ, अजित पवार को उप मुख्यमंत्री का पद दिया. और इनको देवेंद्र फडणवीस बीजेपी का था पहले, पर एकनाथ शिंदे के बाद ना, तो एकनाथ शिंदे सीएम बना ना, तो ये दोनों उप मुख्यमंत्री है. या ऐसा हुआ.
या एक्चुअली.
और बाकी के थे. हाँ,
या
एक्चुअली क्या.
Yeah, when they fought the election in Maharashtra, I think when did it happen in Maharashtra? I think it would be 4 year or 3 year before. I think in Maharashtra. So the strategy was that, like, the Shiv Sena was in the coalition with the BJP from earlier as well. So they thought that first 2.5 year would be our BJP CM, and the second half would be from the Shiv Sena CM, like Uddhav Thackeray sir. Then what happened? Shiv Sena had changed their mind and they just make a coalition with the Congress. So just how this happens, and now the BJP have given the position of CM to the Eknath Shinde sir. So now Devendra Fadnavis has want to be a deputy CM. So now if in future there would again the same government, when election would held, then the CM, CM face would be the Devendra Fadnavis again, because I think 2.5 years have been given to the Shiv Sena, like Eknath Shinde sir. So now again this would prevail in the Maharashtra. So this is how it would go. Yeah.
वैसे ही चल रहा है bro. क्या बोलूं मुझे. और जो एमपीज आए ना उनको बड़े बड़े पद दिए होंगे उन्होंने.
या MLAs जो MLAs आए ना वहाँ. या
हाँ, हाँ,
या
तो पैसा भी बहुत गया होगा तो उनका.
ऑफ कोर्स.
यानी तो
या
सीएम बनने के बाद तो कितना कमा रहा होगा क्या पता.
एंड आई थिंक
वो हाँ क्या बोला.
yeah, I think like Devendra, Eknath Shinde sir are the, I think they are of the mindset that they would be serving only the, Maharashtra or the nation. I don't think he would be of the mindset that, because his personality doesn't seem that he would make it. He would just getting the seat of CM only to make the money, because some politician also are for the welfare of the society only, rather than just making money and other things.
या
Yeah.
बट तूने पहले क्या बोला उद्धव सर. उसको सर मत बोल भाई. वो सर नहीं है.
Yeah, actually I got you. The thing is that yeah,
क्या वो मुस्लिम कम्युनिटी को सपोर्ट करता है वो.
yeah, and
उनके फादर थे ना बाला साहब ठाकरे.
Bala Saheb Thackeray, I have seen lot of shots of Bala Saheb Thackeray, and he
हाँ
quite, you know, he was very direct and dangerous man. If he would alive, then you know, and I don't think this like the brother of the Bala Saheb Thackeray, what we call him, Raj Thackeray, I think. Yeah,
राज ठाकरे. हाँ
yeah, Raj Thackeray is the brother, I think, of Bala Saheb Thackeray. He is also quite
नहीं नहीं
tremendous.
नहीं.
और
बाला साहब ठाकरे जी के एक भाई थे. उनका बेटा राज ठाकरे वो उद्धव का
चचेरा
उद्धव का
भाई.
हाँ चचेरा भाई. हाँ वो
Oh,
चचेरा भाई. क्योंकि हिंदी में भी जरा थोड़ी सी वीक है क्योंकि हम मराठी है ना तो
yeah, he
थोड़ा
is
सा
his cousin.
रिलेशन में होता है.
Yeah,
हाँ कजन को. हाँ
yeah,
ऐसा हुआ.
he is also the
वैसे तो
PSP.
बाला साहब ठाकरे ना
Yeah,
तो उद्धव या राज राज साहब ठाकरे को देने वाले थे अपनी सत्ता.
yeah,
तो ये उद्धव की वजह से ऐसा हो गया. पर कोई बात नहीं. अभी तो वो चल रहा है. उन्होंने हिंदुत्व का काम नहीं रोका. वो भी अभी भी कर रहे हैं.
yeah, exactly, bro.
सभी गाली दे रहे हैं यार उसको उद्धव को.
और आगे मतलब he has also his offspring Aditya Thackeray is also the people pleasing, like the secular kind of things he is also doing. So that's the reason there is no hope in the family, and he has been, it was good that Eknath Shinde has taken the party sign and all from the sides. Now he is only to just go behind this ND alliance. फोटो खिंचाने के
अच्छा
लिए. क्या
एक बात बता भाई.
जी,
तू योगी और मोदी की जगह होता तो तू क्या करता.
what I would do, मतलब okay, I think
मुस्लिम कम्युनिटी के बारे में.
first of all I would make a strict law on the population policy, I think, rather I would say. Yeah, and all the all the moves like QCC, CAA, NRC, these all are good moves. but the implementation part is just delayed due to corona and corona pandemic, and also some sorts of incidents like the Nupur Sharma kind of cases. But now we are again on the track, and if certainly the BJP would again come in center, and there would be strong decisions like this in the third term of Modi ji. And I think the face of Modi ji seems to be calmer, but he is more dangerous than Yogi ji. Yogi ji shows his anger, but Modi keeps it in, you know, this
Yeah,
fiercefulness
he
play.
play by the Fabian policy.
Yeah, because he is the PM, and he has also, to face some foreign countries where he could not make
Yeah,
such an impression that he is very strict politician, but after all he is doing good. वो कहते हैं ना लाइक बहुत, how to say that, the word is not coming to my mind. Who are silent, he is silent killer.
yeah. You said it before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and but
we were discussing about the terrorism, so that time you told me about that
yeah,
silent man. Should be silent man could be dangerous.
yeah, but I doubt, bro, that I doubt sometime, like, would CM Yogi be able to handle the country as a PM or not? Because I'm not that much. He is good face that he is taking strong, strong kind of things. But when you are a PM, then you have to manage the whole country. Managing a state and managing the whole country, needs a maturity. It not only needs the how good you could speak. एक तो होता है भाषण वाला
Yeah,
नेता, जो अच्छा भाषण दे दिया, लाइक ही वुड बी पॉपुलर अमंग द यूथ, अमंग द पॉपुलेशन. बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू द डीड्स लाइक मोदी जी, कि वो बहुत शांत स्वभाव से के भी दिखते हैं, जो डिसीजंस लेते हैं दे आर स्ट्रॉन्ग. बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू द योगी जी, sometimes I feel bureaucrats and other politicians try to make fool of him. उनको ना बहुत सी चीज़ों से अनअवेयर रखा जाता है योगी जी को.
okay.
बट आई थिंक दिस शुड बी
Um,
फ्रॉम देयर साइड, कि वो अपने आप को ऐसे जो पॉलिटिशियन और ब्यूरोक्रेट्स हैं उनसे थोड़ा सा बचा कर चले, और he should work upon himself. Otherwise there are good politicians from the south as well, like the Annamalai. Have you heard the name of him?
name of him?
Annamalai, from the Tamil Nadu.
No,
He
no,
was the
I don't.
he was the IPS officer. He served in Karnataka, Kerala, I think in Tamil Nadu as well. But in 2019, he resigned from the IPS post, and they simply joined the BJP. And he is the strong face of the CM now in Tamil Nadu. So I think he would going to win the election in the coming years in Tamil Nadu, and he is the good politician, and I think he could become a good face of PM as well after the Yogi ji, if Yogi ji would become PM. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I was lying down.
I think what? Yeah, no, no, it's okay, brother. Actually, face to face communication is a good.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah. So here was my parents, so I didn't open the camera, so I opened it now.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you know I am also quite interested in politics, but the only when I would go in politics, then I would try to be single in my whole life. Cause because
Do
if
you have girlfriend, Karthik?
Many girls, and I also tried a little to, make connections, but somehow I try to hold myself back because, it is very time taking, and after all, in the end, it is also the painful if you got attached to someone. So I wrote, on the Hello Talk, as itself, I got a friend from the Rajasthan. You know, now we are connected on the all the platforms like Tele, Insta, and on the WhatsApp as well. But we don't talk a lot. Simply, in a month or two, we would just share the reels of ours. She tried to talk, but simply in a in a signal manner, I just avoid talking to her because I don't like to ruin someone's else life just because of she's introvert. So, and I also, but if I would go to the social reform reform kind of field, so there would be lot of trouble in my life and problems I would be facing. So I don't if someone would be liking just कि आप जिस जहाँ भी जाओ हम कि मुझे पसंद है आपके पीछे लाइक कि आप पॉलिटिक्स में जाओ या आप डेंजर उठा रहे हो. So I would be liking to to share my feelings or that kind of thing to that person only, cause I don't
Yeah.
like to कि फिर बाद में कोई कहे कि you are
Mm.
a good teacher तो टीचर ही बन के नहीं रहा गया तो you know बहुत सा होता है ना कि
Yeah.
वी आर जस्ट मेकिंग मनी एंड जस्ट डूइंग द थिंग जस्ट लिविंग लाइक हैप्पीली. I don't of the same mindset. I try to from the my side I would try to make a change. If society would help, then I would surely like to help. Otherwise, I would just live my life happily with my you know as a teacher, because if you are a good teacher and you could also make a, you know change in the society as well, because you have heard of the about the name of Himansi ma'am. Do you know?
No, I don't
He is the CTAT, I think. He's who teaches to the teaching aspirants. So if you obviously you are teaching to the teaching aspirants, so अगर आपने कहीं ना कहीं सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में उसके ये टीचर्स की ये चीज़ फील कर दी कि आपको इस तरीके से पढ़ाना है, तो आफ्टर ऑल जो नेशन की आपकी फाउंडेशन है दे आर आल्सो फ्रॉम द स्कूल. सो अगर आप टीचर्स ही अगर आप इतना गट्स रखते हैं कि आप टीचर्स को पढ़ा सकते हैं, तो यू कुड मेक अ चेंज फ्रॉम दैट परस्पेक्टिव एज वेल. ज़रूरी नहीं कि आप पॉलिटिक्स में ही जाएं, बिकॉज देर आर अदर सर्टेनली द टीचर्स. But for the
know.
4 to 5 years I have now to prepare for any examination, so I would just doing the gather more knowledge, more and more knowledge, rather than going into the teaching field. After that I would see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Knowledge is important, brother.
yeah,
And we have to take knowledge until we die.
yeah. That's why
Yeah.
I'm just preparing for this examination कि अगर नहीं भी निकलता है, क्योंकि मुझे लगता है ना कि अगर निकल भी गया ना, तो मैं 1-2 साल से ज़्यादा नहीं सर्व कर पाऊँगा, क्योंकि देर आर अ लॉट ऑफ फॉर्मेलिटीज़ एज अ ब्यूरोक्रेट यू हैव सीन आल्सो. व्हाट डू यू फील अबाउट इट?
नहीं अरे भाई क्योंकि नॉलेज क्योंकि एग्जाम एग्जाम क्यों देते हैं हम नॉलेज पाने के लिए नॉलेज मिल गया ना तो काफी है
या
इतना कुछ नहीं करना पड़ेगा हाँ
दैट्स द रीज़न सो.
और ऐसा नहीं कि ऐसा नहीं है ना क्योंकि हम पढ़े और वो एग्जाम क्रैक नहीं हुई तो तो हम फेल है अरे हमें नॉलेज मिला ना उसमें उसमें हमें समाधान मानना चाहिए सेटिस्फेक्शन रहता है वो नॉलेज मिले तो क्या पता हमारे बच्चों को वो नॉलेज नॉलेज का उपयोग हो जाए उस
एग्जैक्टली ब्रो.
नॉलेज का
देर आर अ लॉट ऑफ यूजेस. इफ़ यू आर स्टडिंग कि मुझे नौकरी चाहिए, देन यू आर जस्ट गोइंग टू वेस्ट योर ईयर्स ऑफ लाइफ. अगर आप कुछ
हाँ
सीखने के लिए पढ़ रहे हैं, सो देर वुड बी अ लॉट ऑफ यूजेस. Yeah.
ये तो है। और भगवत गीता में भी लिखा है कि अ, आपको हम लोगों को अपना कर्तव्य करना चाहिए, हमारी ड्यूटी करनी चाहिए और फल की चिंता नहीं करनी चाहिए। वो अपने आप मिल जाता है जब मिलना चाहिए तब।
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
अ, फ- सिर्फ हमें अपने अपना अपनी ड्यूटी ना हॉनेस्ट तरीके से हॉनेस्टली करना चाहिए हमारी ड्यूटी।
Yeah, yeah. And exactly, bro. The what we call the karm is in our hand. The fruit of it in the in the Almighty God's hand. So, and I think if you are doing good karma, so if you have done some bad karma, so these would also be forgive by the God, because after all the fall is in the hands of God. So if you have the pure
Yeah.
intention and unintentionally you have done the wrong things as well in your life, so these would be you know and I strongly believe this karma system. I don't believe in much in the going to temples and praying in formalities. I just try to do goods, like कि मेरी तरफ से किसी के साथ अन्याय या this kind of things would not happen. That
Mm.
is puja for me, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you believe on God?
Yeah, I believe the supreme energy that we call the God. Yeah, these all are the forms of that energy.
हाँ, भगवत गीता में भी ऐसा लिखा है कि हमें हमें देवों की पूजा नहीं करनी चाहिए, गॉड की पूजा नहीं करनी चाहिए उतनी भी, क्योंकि हमारे हमारा जो कर्म है ना वही पूजा है। वैसे
Exactly.
वैसे भी लिया है, क्योंकि मैं भी गॉड को नहीं मानता, मतलब वैसे मैं नहीं चाहता टेम, मंदिर और टेम्पल में। तो मेरी बहन बोली मुझे कि तू तू जो करता है ना नहीं चाहता है ना, मैं तुझे चिल्लाती हूँ जाया कर मंदिर में। तो तू सही करता है, क्योंकि भगवत गीता में लिखा है हमारा कर्म हमारी ड्यूटी वही वही अपनी पूजा है।
Yeah,
वैसे बोला।
yeah,
हाँ
exactly.
मत हाँ, मैं भी। और तूने जो गर्लफ्रेंड का वो एग्जाम्पल दिया था, गर्लफ्रेंड के बारे में बोला था ना, मैं भी वही सोचता हूँ, क्योंकि वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम है ये, और हम फोकस नहीं होता है, डिस्ट्रैक्शन बहुत होता है उसमें से।
Yeah. Even secretly I watch his stories that highlights. Sometimes I just कि तेरी लाइफ तो सेट है एज a टीचर, कि अगर तू जाएगा भी तो सिंपली दे वुड लेट यू हैंड ऑफ दिस डॉटर टू यू, क्योंकि ऑफ कोर्स you know you are not that bad good looking, and also you have the job in the central government. But नाउ आई थिंक लाइक कि लाइफ में अगर हम भी वही करते रह गए, सिंपली द एलिमिनिस्टिक काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स की सिंपली आए गए, और वी डोंट ट्राई टू मेक अ चेंज इन द सोसाइटी, देन व्हाट इज़ द पर्पज ऑफ रीडिंग दैट मच, एंड कि फिर तो पढ़ना ही बेकार हो गया इफ़ यू आर नॉट, you are just want to live a simple life as others, like simple layman person is living.
हाँ, तू टीचर है ना, तो तू भी बच्चों को सही राह दिखाकर अपनी ड्यूटी कर रहा है। वो भी आईपीएस और उनसे भी बढ़िया है, क्योंकि तू बना रहा है वैसे स्टूडेंट्स।
Yeah. And I think there are also four type of ways to attain the enlightenment have been described in the Bhagavad Gita. As I listened to it, I was listening to it just before sleeping. Usually I used to listen, on there is
Yeah.
playlist on YouTube. There have been told four types of like dhyan yoga, karma yoga, and the dhyan yoga is like meditation, karma yoga is doing karma and good deeds, and there is the bhakti yoga, that is the ISKCON temples kind of things, like the bhajan marg. So Swami Premanand ji Maharaj, it is bhajan marg. And there is another one, भक्ति मार्ग, ध्यान मार्ग, एक हो गया है, लाइक There is, yeah, Gyan Marg, knowledge path. So these four types of paths have been described in the Bhagavad Gita, and all the people are just try to, so I simply more strongly support the कर्म yoga more rather than just doing bhakti yoga कि आप डांस ही कर रहे हैं मन temples में. It is not, you know you have to just make your responsibilities as well in your daily life. Are you getting what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Do you know Premanandji Maharaj? He's from
I heard, but I don't know.
He is the yellow clothes. He wear the yellow clothes. He is from Vrindavan, and nowadays he is quite famous. Like many people go to him to put forth their problems. Like Virat Kohli sir, also ki Premanandi Maharaj ji. I think you know.
I, I think I I have seen him, but I don't know that is real Maharaj. That.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, do you wakes up
So what
early?
about Bageshwar Maharaj?
Bageshwar
What?
Maharaj, yeah, yes. I don't listen much, but I enjoy watching his reels. He is quite fearful
Yeah.
man, and टटरी बजा देते हैं टटरी. Yeah, we should
so
have these kind of influencers. Influencer बहुत ज़्यादा है as
so
compared to guru. Yeah.
yeah. So you were saying something. What morning like that?
Yeah, I was saying that. Do you like waking up early?
No, brother. Actually, I'm right now. I am studying all night
Okay.
from 2 o'clock around. I study at 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning,
Okay. So you are,
and I sleep at.
yeah,
Yeah, I am a night owl.
yeah.
You can say.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. With
Yeah.
what part?
Okay, so I as well, it depends on the. I also like to when I was preparing for the IIT JEE. So we used to sleep after just after the 2 o'clock, and when I was preparing, few years back, 2 or 3 years, I was just the early riser as well, and I have made some videos on my channels upon like my silent reading. I'm not getting the response from the YouTube. I was trying to show you the.
What?
Okay, I was trying to search about the Premanandi Maharaj so that I can show you the. So what do you think the language barrier, you know could we just talk upon this or just close the today's live session?
About the language barrier.
Yeah, multilingualism kind of things, like for states from the South India faces the problem when it comes to learning Hindi, because they had to learn then three languages, their mother tongue as Marathi, because it is quite similar to Hindi, so it is easier to learn, Hindi from Marathi. But when it comes to the Tamil to Hindi, it is quite difficult, and of course they have to learn spoken English as well. So in this way they have to make good hold on the three languages, but in the north part you have to just Hindi and English, just okay.
Yeah. So there is my friend in Manipur. He also want to learn English. Sorry, Hindi. He's
Okay.
learning Hindi nowadays
Oh,
because he want to write a blog. So he's a learning, but their pronunciation like a foreigner, like if you talk with him, then you will feel like any foreigner is talking with you.
Okay.
Like my friend name is Lucky, so he don't say he's lucky. He say, "Oh, Lucky bhai, आप हमें मिले थे क्या?" और he's he's from Manipur. He's from rural area, and there was some hills, uh, and uh, he he was saying that my friend, uh, मैं पहाड़ों पे है या मैं घर पे हूँ और मेरे पाप उन पे उनके यहाँ झाड़ू का कारोबार है ना, सभी लोग वहाँ पे झाड़ू करते हैं, तो पत्ते देते कलेक्ट करने के लिए वो पहाड़ पे जाते हैं ना, तो वो बोलता है कि मैं पहाड़ों पे हूँ, मैं वो गोला मैं वो कलेक्ट कर रहा हूँ अ, और लड़की पटाने के लिए वो क्या बोलता है ना, अ, लौकी भाई मुझे एक लड़की मिली थी, मैं
I
पता लू क्या ऐसे।
I got there is a influencer from the Manipur, I think. He wear just
मदद।
yeah, he wears the clothes like the from the banana and kind of trees. वो बहुत से स्टाइल से रखता है and he is quite famous as nowadays anyone can become famous doing the weird things. So yeah,
Yeah,
he also spoke like this. You
no, actually he can speak Bengali also,
yeah.
and uh, his English is a good, and he talk in accent like a foreign accent, American accent.
Yeah,
And he told me he's only 18 year old,
yeah,
and he said I have learned English from the YouTube, and I also learned that accent from YouTube.
yeah, bro. I also, firstly, I, watch some YouTube videos from the English group for the grammar because I like to reading and study the English grammar quite, from the beginning as well. Then I came to other, reading English books. Now I got this application and this increased my, confidence of speaking now. अदरवाइज देर इज़ नो सच इन्वायरमेंट और कल्चर, क्योंकि कोई बोलने का ट्राई भी करता है तो मजाक बनाते हैं कि ये अंग्रेज बनने चला है, लाइक दिस एंड दैट, मोस्टली इन द विलेज साइड
वो तो
एरियाज। बट
हाँ, ये
या
तो है भाई।
या अगर आप सिटी में है तो फिर भी इतना वो नहीं होता है, बट आई डोंट थिंक कि वाई देर इज़ सो दिस काइंड ऑफ, बिकॉज इट इज़ जस्ट अ लैंग्वेज एंड इफ़ इट इज़, अगर कोई अच्छा है तो वो अच्छा है। इफ़ इंग्लिश ने वर्ल्ड वाइड अपना स्थान बनाया है तो कुछ ना कुछ तो अच्छी बात होगी ही, रादर देन जस्ट। और जब एक इंटरनेशनल
हाँ,
लैंग्वेज है, जो रियलिटी है उसको एक्सेप्ट जब तक नहीं करोगे तो यू आर गोइंग टू जस्ट बी इन योर ओन, एक काल्पनिक उसमें वास्तविकता में जियोगे। वो कहते हैं ना, वास्तविकता के साथ जियो तो ही अच्छा है। वास्तविकता यही है, यू शुड हैव गुड होल्ड ऑन इंग्लिश नाउ।
हाँ,
या
मुझे भी एक लड़का मिला था एक टेलीग्राम पे। वो वो बोल रहा था कि मैं अभी इंग्लिश सीख रहा हूँ और मुझे इतनी इंग्लिश सीखने की जरूरत नहीं, मैं कुछ नहीं सीखूंगा, क्योंकि उसने बोला था कि मैं यूपी बोर्ड में टॉप किया हूँ बोला। और मैंने उससे सजेस्ट किया इंग्लिश सीख रहे भाई, तुझे इस समय मिला तब। उसने बोला मैं वो क्या ISS से होता है ना एग्जाम, उसके लिए मैं ट्राई करूंगा, और नहीं तो गवर्नमेंट एग्जाम पास करूंगा, उसमें इतनी इंग्लिश नहीं लगती।
okay, yeah, it is up to the mentality of the person, but I would just say that you should learn at least, because it is an international language and it would serve you in your whole life. And learning two language, it is not just because there are many people who are just learning three or four languages, but you at least you should have the your mother tongue as and English only. I'm not saying Hindi and English, but mother tongue, like in your state it is Marathi and English, just okay. These two is the bare minimum, should be Marathi and English. And for the Tamil, like Tamil and Tamil Nadu Tamil and English, just okay. If they learn Hindi, it is okay, or not, it is their perspective. We can't force them to learn Hindi. Yeah.
And my mother tongue is Marathi, so how I learned Hindi, by uh, by watching cartoons like a Chota Bheem, Doraemon, like that. When I was child, that time I used to watch cartoon lot, and when I become an adult, that time I watched Bollywood movies. So I improved my Hindi by watching that.
Yeah.
So I learned that subconsciously. So as you said, you have learned English uh, by studying grammar. So is it right way to learn language? Because because language is developed by listening, like we have developed our own language, Hindi. You have developed your own language by listening your parents. So is it right way? I also learned that um, by the grammar. Uh, I have learned English by practicing uh, grammar. So I also didn't like the strategy. So what's your opinion?
Okay, so last sentence, what was the last sentence you have said?
Yeah, is it right way to learn English by by the grammar?
Grammar, okay. The thing is that our mother tongue we learn by by listening, you know
Yeah,
then speaking, then
writing.
writing or reading. These could be, this could be the order. But when it comes to the second language, it is the order just reverse. By the first reading, then writing, reading, writing, and then listening, and then speaking. So, and we have the, there is a, in our CTAT it would be, long discussion. There is a language acquisition device in our mind. As such, there is no such device, but as a philosopher thought that, so child learn quickly as compared to the, adults, if you are learning the
Yeah,
second language. And I think if you are learning English as a second language, so you should have, good knowledge of grammar as well. It is good way. First you have the basic like grammatical rules in your hand. Then just try to listen to some news analysis on, like on Sunset TVs or Rajya Sabha TV, like some debates. Then this platform for the practicing, this would be enough. Or you could just read an English book as well. This is how, you know you could improve your English. As whenever I do my
yeah,
exercises, I just listen some interviews of the aspirants. This is how I could maintain my listening skill as well, because you should have a good listening skill first of all.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so you carrying your voice room have been closed due to improper use. So I think over it have been 1 hour. Are you getting my voice?